okay? Can you follow? You go to the video. Right here. Okay, let's see it. Turn it on.
Someone on it.
Yeah.
Come up. You gotta sit.
No, you don't have to do that. You see forward right here, don't you?
Yeah. Okay.
How about talking?
Yeah.
Boy, what do you think? Do you think that I'm getting back a little bit more? Want to try?
No, I have the sore elbow yet.
Okay. Why are you coming with a kick? Let me try it.
Yes, okay.
Stand behind it. No, it's okay. Want to try it? Slow motion 得講啦。Let's just see a few more. Whoa! Move over just a little bit. Okay, now let's run it back and see what happens.
The date is July 17th, exactly around a month after the first taping. All the other sound will be cut off. This will be just a commentary. Now, first of all, I noticed that in this tape, that as it progresses, your feeling is more involved in the technique, and consequently, your technique also improves. Now, the foot at the ending position in impact is kind of dangling a little bit. Watch it now. Right? I mean, it's not a definite, substantial, straight line directed at it and, you know, hit it square and then come back. Good. Now, that was a pretty good reaction. Good. You're pretty loose here. I see your hands dangling loose. And the side kick should be brought back a little bit quicker, especially when you're doing free exercise. In other words, you're not hitting at something. Good. Now, that was just an arm movement. Watch now. You see, there was only arm and shoulder. Shoulder was kind of tense too. No, definitely, it's a tense. Later on, you will, you know, check the difference. Now, the feet was involved a little bit just now. It was fine. Shoulders too tight. Now, I think we're going to get into, yeah, that's right. We're going to get into a hook kick. Now, your hook kick, I definitely like it. And you have good flexibility. Watch now. Good, you see? Really good. Yes, your hook kick has come a long way. Here we go. And one more time. Pretty good. Now that was really quick too, you know. Did you notice that? See, the thing to watch out really is the initial, a little bit yawning there. The thing to watch out is you have to, the initial part has to be fast. But also that when you finish the technique, you've got to bring it back fast too. So in other words, you got to be fast from beginning to end. Now we're going into the spin. We're going into the spin kick now. In the spin kick, you will notice a very good lesson in there. Now just now it was a little bit off. The good lesson that I mentioned. Now you are very much in control of the movement. By too much control, therefore, you are kind of concerned about the execution. Therefore, you kind of, you know, like really tight. Boom. Now that was a pretty smooth movement. But now watch this now. Now right now I'm telling you to, you know, really just forget about it, just do it. Now boom, you see, right on the target. When you just ease the burden of your mind, you just do it. Now watch the next two kick now. Just go boom, right on the head, man. And good speed too. And boom. Boy, right on the head. See, now that's James Coburn in there, kicking. You see what I mean now? You really just shoom, and go into it. Now, let's see what, now, oh, in this one, I want to see the initial speed and suddenness of your attack. This is just a simple attack, I think a side kick. And I just wanted you to see how, you know, go in there. Now, you're bouncing now for the sake of bouncing. Now, boom. Now, that one's not there. Now, that one now, you have good intention, you know, you made up your mind, you just go. Not bad, not bad. Now, notice your kick when you finish, you just let it drop down, you know, you do not bring it back quick enough. Now, your initial was quick. if you bring it back quick, the whole kick would just look like a boom. Now again, you see, you did not bring it back again. Move, you move, and boom. Good, very good suddenness. Again, you notice your leg, you did not bring it back. Now, boom. Good. Now, I really like the suddenness, you know, of your... Maybe a little, just a little step there, but it's... Listen, man, it passed. Boom. Okay. Now we're going into another session of it. Now, I think we are doing the same thing again, but I don't know in this sequence whether or not we mentioned about the withdrawing of the leg, but I think later on we did emphasize that. Now, you see, you're moving your leg, but your shoulder is a little bit... Now, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. Your shoulder may be a little bit tense. The upper body and the lower body has to be united. Now, you see now, I don't think we mentioned this because your leg was... You see, you let it stay and then back. Now, see, I really, definitely, your initial move has, boy, really improved. Really improved. Relax, and move, and 1, 2, 3. Now, that was good. That was good. Boom. A little bit low. Boom. Good. Now, this is the flexibility now. Now, I want you to watch your left leg, you know, the stationary leg. Now, watch the stationary leg one out. The first one, you didn't make it. Now, the second one, you didn't. Now, watch this now. Watch it. Boom. You see how it really straightened out and you let all the weight rest on the heel and it just reach easily. Now, this is the side kick going over. Now, listen to this now. I like your very good natural feeling on the first one, though the kick was not too good. I mean, you see how it just really, you know, very smoothly it go up there. Now, the second one, you want to control your foot position a little bit. Maybe you have too much control in there. Watch now. You know what I mean? Make it not as natural as the first one. Boom. Mm-hmm. You see now, when you do it right, man, when it touches, your left leg is all stretched out and it's just an easy type of a thing. Now, I think we are going to do the hand again. Notice that in the beginning, when I say that you just involve only arm and shoulder. Now, your hand, the last time when I saw you was very, very good and fast. Now, let's see if this can do. Now, that, let me see another one. You got to involve your feet a little bit more. You see? Hand and feet. Got a hand and feet. Now, go pretty good. Now watch, I think that when I attack you in a reactionary type of a thing that tightening on the shoulder. Now watch now. You. Now, watch when I try to attack you. I think when you react to it, you know, then you just do not tense yourself too much, you know. You just then react and just boom, go into it. Now that, I just say, use only the hand just now, I say. Now boom. You see, when you move your hand and feet, boy, it makes a world of difference. You see, now, you should be a little bit more relaxed in the beginning. Aha. It's getting there, my friend. Watch now. Good. That one was pretty good. Pretty good. No, that was a little bit too tight. Now watch this one. Good. Now that could be used in film. Here we go. This is on combination kicking. Now you will notice a difference. In the beginning, you tend to over-chasing yourself. In other words, you're covering too much distance. Therefore, when you kick, then your center of gravity is moving forward too much, and the form in kicking is greatly affected. Now, the reason you're going back because your body was leaning too much back. Now that what is called a commitment kick. I mean, when you try to go through something, when you're trying to really kick to hurt, then you would lean back, but you won't do it in a combination kicking. No, you see, you are rushing yourself there. I mean, you should really, in the beginning, just take your time and just go boom and boom and now. You see, you're still. It's not so much on the physical. Mentally, you are chasing yourself out. Now, watch this now. In slow motion, bum and bum. But you see, the body line is always there instead of overreaching, you know what I mean? You kind of rest back, but as you progress on, though. Here we go. Gotta go and check and see if the center line is right. And it is. Here we go. Now, there you go. 1 and 2. Just easily, you know what I mean? Here we go. And 1, that's good. 2, and... Then once you get that, then you go into the kicking form. Make sure that it is right. And 2 and 3. Now you are more in control now. You are more thinking of 1, 2, 3. And don't just, think of 3 already. That's even better now. Now there is snap at the end in this one too. The other one, you are just, doing a form and a boom and a boom and a boom. You see, all you need to do is just really snap the leg and just step and slide into it. Boom and a boom and a boom. That's right. Good. Now you're not over chasing yourself. Now you're pacing yourself right. Here we go. 1 and 2 and 3. Good. Here we go. No. Boom and a boom and a boom. Now, good. Now the last one, though, you were a little bit off balance, but there was definitely a doom, doom, doom in there, Here we go. Kick me, boom and a boom. Here we go. Boom. Boom. You gotta bring the leg back quick. You see, you let it dangle out there too long. Gotta bring it back. You gotta bring it back. You gotta bring it back. And boom and boom. You see now? You see how you just boom and then you lay it out there, but without bringing it back as soon as you can. Now watch this again now. Boom, boom, boom. You should go boom, back, boom, back. You know what I mean? Really. flexibility of your leg is really getting there too. Look at your left one. It's pretty flexible too.
as a human being, because I mean, I don't want to sound like